bada boom 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 bada boom boom boom. Was Darwin wrong? Boom bada boom 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 boom. Was Darwin wrong? Boom bada boom 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 boom. No, man is an evil, demonic species of reptilian origin. It's true, folks. Darwin was absolutely right. The human species, Homo sapien, did evolve. And recent studies of the human genome have shown that man has more in common with reptiles than he does the apes. It's true, folks. We have more in common with reptiles than we do apes. What does this mean about human nature? Could this possibly explain why human beings are often such evil, demonic beings? It has even been suggested that the evil nature of human beings, as expressed in our genes, can explain such vile acts as murder, rape, and terrorism. And it has even been suggested that Islamic fundamentalists have a greater expression of the demonic nature and the reptilian genes than do other human beings. It has also been postulated that it is these reptilian gene characteristics which are expressed almost instinctively to enable people to do such vile acts as genocide. So now you know the rest of the story. Human beings are evil creatures because of their genetic nature. Not only is behavior learned, but we have in our genes more in common with lizards and other reptiles than we do the ape. Now that may come as a harsh realization to everyone, but it explains a lot, and it explains why we need to quell our instinctive behaviors to do violence, to rape, to murder, to destroy, and why we need to teach our children from the very beginning, from the time that they are infants in the crib, to love, and why we need to teach our children to promote peace and to focus on positive values. When you see all these people hating and expressing hatred, now you know why. These haters are all expressing their reptilian gene characteristics. People are evolved, and people, as evidenced by their genetic structure, are related not only to mammals, but we are related to reptiles. And we have in our genes those reptilian instincts which enable us to kill, to murder, to destroy, to do acts of terrorism and genocide without even thinking of it, without even caring about it. This is why some people say, and this is still a theory, remind you, this is still a theory, but this is why some people say that terrorists and Islamic fundamentalists are so cruel and can cut off people's heads without even thinking or caring about it. They can do this because the human species is evil. We're a demonic species. We have reptilian origins. So, folks, I would like to hear what other people think about this. Are we related to reptiles? Does this proof, which is in our genes, is this significant? Can this explain our behavior? Or do you think our behavior is learned? Or do you think it's genetic? Do you think we're such a terrible species because of our reptilian ancestors going back hundreds of millions of years ago? Not just tens of millions of years ago, but hundreds of million years ago. We are related to the reptiles, and that explains our human nature. So everybody, I would appreciate your comments. Make a video, comment. Tell me what you think about this theory. And should you want to help promote this theory, these designs was Darwin Wrong are available on Gifts and Apparel, folks. I've put this on Gifts and Apparel so that everyone can express and promote this idea that man is an evil demonic species of reptilian origin. For only when we recognize this fact can we begin to teach love, and can we begin to carry forth and teach peace. Because when we realize that it's in our genetic nature to be evil demonic beings, then we can turn around, we can turn the process around, and we can emphasize teaching our children how to love and how to be good and how to be caring individuals, because it's in our genes to be evil and to do murder and to do destruction. And this is why when people drink alcohol, this part of our human nature comes out, because it's suppressed. But when we do things like use drugs and use alcohol, this reptilian nature that's hiding deep within us then comes forth, and we can be the evil demonic creatures that are in our genes to be, folks. So let me know what you think. Are we evil reptilian creatures? Is it in our genes to be this way? Are certain ethnic groups of people, do they have more of this reptilian gene factor in them? Is this why Islamic fundamentalists are so terrible, and why the terrorists can cut off people's heads? Is this why there's genocide in the world? Because we're all just a bunch of reptilian lizards going around killing everyone? What do you think? Let me know. I would really like to hear everybody's opinion on this. Peace out.